And I'll enjoy this one.
And so do you want to capitalize kind of on that platform that Super Bowl LII?
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, it's one of those things, over the last 2 years, that's all we've been talking about is, using the attention and exposure we have to promote whatever it is we want. So, yeah, I plan on continuing it.
You watch the game at all?
What are you adding that you haven't done yet? I mean, because you're pretty diversified at this point.
Yeah, I don't need to add anything else to the table. I think my daughter
That's a good one.
was enough to add. But no, I mean, it's one of those things that this offseason a lot of myself and my peers around the league, we're going to be getting together, doing some brainstorming, continuing the work we do in the community, and marching on.
Malcolm, was there ever a doubt that you were going to make that stop? I mean, obviously Tom was moving the ball up and down the football field, but your defense needed to make one stop. Did you ever feel doubt, like we're not going to make it?
No. I mean, we knew at some point that we were going to get at least one stop. When it was going to come, we didn't know. And so literally every drive, they go down and score, we come back like, all right, well, it's coming. That one stop is going to come. We just got to make, everybody have it, themselves do their job. We didn't need a big rah-rah huddle or anything. It's just like, all right, here, let's go out and compete. We've been in this situation, practiced this situation time and time again and been victorious. So I don't think anybody doubted that it would happen again. And as soon as you see this sack strip, that's what we were waiting for anyway, just the opportunity to let our D-line cut it loose. And we got the results that we wanted.
Have you rewatched the game?
Not yet. I hadn't got a chance to sit still yet, but I definitely want to.
All right, so last night, NFL Films ran its version. There's a great moment when Tom drops the ball. Happen to remember what you said to him?
Yeah, I smacked him on the butt and said, "Come on, Tom." Pretty emphatically, but yeah.
Yeah, you enjoyed that. I know you did.
I enjoyed it.
But it did seem, watching it from afar, that it was like he's just treated like any other guy, and that was the approach that you guys took. Is that a fair assessment of
for us, I mean, we respect, who he is as a player, what he means to his league, but we're still competing to win, and we won't treat him like anybody else than any other competitor.
Have you seen some of the fan reaction, whether it be social media or?
Yes, I have.
Grown men crying the whole 9 yards.
Well, I mean, I didn't have to look at the fans. I have to look on the field and see a bunch of grown men crying, me included. So, man, I'm excited to get to this parade, just to really, put my eyes on the city and get to celebrate. But obviously, everybody involved is having a really good time right now.
You told us that you dreamed about this, that it was your motivation. There were times when you had to fight through things so that you could have this moment. Now it's here. What do you expect it to be like?
I don't know. I'm trying to do one of those things where I don't want to be on my phone the whole time. I want to actually look around and enjoy it. Since I put on this jersey, I've been, thinking about and anticipating what it would be to bring a championship to this city, what the parade will be like, and I've talked about that with other guys on the team. Having my experience in New Orleans and just having an opportunity to do that again in this city. And so right now we're kind of in that moment, and I'm enjoying it.
On one hand, we can look at it and say there's 20 of 22 starters under contract in your position for sustained success, but how difficult is it to actually sustain success in this league?
I mean, every year it takes on a journey of its own, and there's no guarantee that just because you have a really good team that you'll be back. You can look at Atlanta, is one. And so you stick to the process. The same thing that we did this year is you focus week in and week out, training camp, whatever it is. Your first goal is to win a division, and then you continue to climb from there. And you just take that approach. I think that's, you start thinking too grand scheme and start looking at the Super Bowl already. Most times you miss some steps in between and don't get there. And we're a fortunate team as well. Some of that stuff is luck. Sometimes that you get there. We got hit with injuries, somehow fought through, but there are no guarantees about next year.
So you guys probably aren't going to be underdogs much next year. Are you worried about losing that underdog mentality?
No, not at all. No, we got enough guys in here with a lot to prove that I don't think we'll lose that edge. Not in Philly, at least.
I apologize if you've been asked this, but Philly's special. What was it like from your vantage point to watch that play, and then the guts it takes to call it in the Super Bowl on 4th and goal?
Well, we were going to call it in the NFC Championship. That's when they were putting it in. And then we didn't get around to it, and I didn't see them practice it since, so I hadn't actually forgotten about it. 4th and 1, like Doug's been pretty aggressive all year, so we weren't surprised. But once I saw Nick kind of walk off from the center, I'm like, oh, this is the play, okay. And obviously we got it. He caught his, which is always good. And yeah, I mean, obviously gutsy call, but that's been the story of us all year.
How did it work in practice when you guys saw it? I mean, was that a surprise to you?
No, I mean,
scout team, I guess
it's the same, literally it's the same exact play the Patriots ran against us 2 years ago. And Tom Brady caught it up our left sideline. But, yeah, same setup, same play. So it's a copycat league. It's one of those things that there's no way you can prepare for that or...
I don't know that you would know this answer, but there are differing stories on where it actually came from.
Origination of it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably
The Vikings, but you pointed out that game, right? I mean, I saw that highlight too, right? The Patriots ran it against you. So
yeah, that's the last time I saw it. Like, you know, we literally got it. And I remember watching it, preparing for the Super Bowl, like, all right, I don't think they'll run it again. Clearly they know we saw it, but they actually ran the same play as well. So, yeah, it's obviously a trending play right now.
I know you pay attention to how the roster's constructed. You guys hit on players like Patrick Robinson, Corey Graham, who are low-risk signings but had big roles for you. What's the lesson to take from those types of moves?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's one of those things that investing in leadership and experience pays off. You know, especially as the season goes on. You know, Patrick was a guy who's got us out of a jam when we were hurt at corner, played the best in this league in the slot this year. Corey Graham's another guy, special team player who came in and really gave our defense a lot of flexibility, allowed me to go play the dime and give us a quality defender in the back end that can communicate, get guys lined up, and just keep it stable. And we've got other players like that. Chris Long, a bunch of these guys that have come in and have played a role, that are star caliber players but have played a role. Even LeGarrette coming in. And I think for us, that's been one of the things we've been able to hang our hat on is just the amount of experience and veteran leadership we have with a bunch of exciting young players, as well. So it just helps us build that culture.
Is that something you want to see them continue doing, investing in veterans and veteran leadership?
I mean, that's what they've been doing since they've showed up. Is they've extended a bunch of guys, signed a bunch of guys to keep them here, then continue to add some young players to the draft, but also some veterans that understand what it takes to win. And so hopefully, we continue that trend.
Malcolm, when it comes to the trip to the White House, is there anything that can be offered towards you or the team that would incentivize you to go?
I don't want to take away from anybody's experience or make it a big distraction. It's a celebratory event, and I want the guys who choose to go or wherever to enjoy that. And there are a lot of veterans and people who attend that are fans of ours that want to enjoy it. Me personally, because it's not a meeting or a sit down or anything like that, I'm just not interested in the photo op. And that being said, I'm choosing not to go for the photo op. I've over the last 2 years have been meeting with legislators, both Republican, Democrat. Don't matter if we want to meet, to talk about advancing our communities, changing our country. I'm all for that. But this isn't one of those meetings, so I'll opt out of the photo opportunity.
Do you think about how your platform, coming off a Super Bowl win, your platform is to be bigger than probably will ever be?
Right. Yeah, I mean, I think right now the exposure, even the whole week of media we had out there, for myself and guys even on the Patriots that are very active, our speakers have never been louder, and people are watching and listening, and with that comes responsibility and opportunity that, we'll be excited to use.
So there's really no off season for you?
No, I mean, there never is, but
yeah.
But no, this is the good part. We've worked to get this platform, and so this is not now the time to rest. It's the time to keep pushing forward.